Everybody say hi to YouTube, by the way. What's up, YouTube? We're playing some Magic today. This is the deck that we played in the Atlanta... I guess I only played it in one LCQ. I kind of regret that. I kind of wish I had played it in more. But the idea of this deck is to be a Fires deck that has more early plays. So we have Careful Cultivation, which is a card that you don't see very often. Mostly you see this card in kind of the Jund Transmogrify deck. But it essentially, you're never really casting this for the enchantment part of this. You're just going to be channeling this as a 2-mana Llanowar Elf. So it gives you another 2-drop here. You obviously have 4 Bonecrusher Giant because that card's Busto. We had 3 copies of Cut to Ribbons. Just specifically, this card was very important at killing Ledger Shredder. That's why we played so many of these, because the Phoenix matchup's kind of tough. Lovestruck Beast, another card you can play on turn 1, gives you some pressure, a good blocker. And then we also have a new addition, Rootwire Amalgam. So this card is very powerful with Fires of Invention, because you can on curve go turn 4 Fires, plus whatever, turn 5, play land 5, play this for free, 5 mana to sack it, make a 15/15 haste, so it's just like incredibly powerful with Fires on 5 mana, but even just like a 2 mana 2/3 as a good blocker, it does a couple of things. Obviously it blocks the mono white deck, it's like good against those decks, and it also notably does not die to Stomp. It doesn't die to Bonecrusher Giant, which is very important. So another 2-drop you can play, doesn't die to Bonecrusher, helps your curve out. So if you look at the deck list, we have 4, 7, 10, 13, 16 cards we can play on turn 2 or earlier, which is unheard of when you're playing a Fires deck with Karuga. So that was the idea behind that. And then the power spells, Fires of Invention is, I'm sure you're used to this point. Cavalier, you're used to at this point. The two that you may not be used to in a Fires deck is Karn the Great Creator. This was a card that we recognized was very powerful with Fires because it allows you to essentially play the card that you're getting for free in all in the same turn. You can go like, if you have a Fires in play, you go land 5, Karn, get something, play it immediately. It was pretty powerful. And the Akroan War also was really necessary in beating the mono green matchup. I think we had Esika's Chariot in this spot for a while, but we realized that wasn't going to cut it against mono green, so I decided to main deck Akroan War. I thought it was really good. So that was kind of the idea behind that. And then obviously Fable the Mirror Breaker, I don't have to explain that card. The card package, I'm not going to go too in-depth on. A lot of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory, like Crypt, Vault, Haywire, Shadow Spear, Damping Sphere. The ones that I want to talk about are kind of the ones that you maybe haven't seen before, which is kind of these 4 cards. I guess even Leveler. The thing about Leveler that's kind of awkward is you're not getting to 8 lands very often in this deck, so unlike mono green, you're not generating 8 mana to cast this, so it doesn't come up very often. But one thing that I notice is when it does come up, it's incredibly important and can get you out of really tight spots. So I think it is worth playing. It's also It's also powerful with the next card, the Mightstone and Meekstone, because if you Karn for this, you have it on 5, right? That's your land 5. You play Mightstone. Next turn, you play land 6. And even though you only have 6 lands in play, this thing taps for 2 mana. So you have 6 lands plus the Mightstone. That casts Cityscape Leveler. So that came up a lot. Also, just being able to kill Shieldred's important. Can give you some draw power if you're out of gas. Really good card. Skitterbeam Battalion. I thought about playing the 4th copy of Rootwire Amalgam in this spot because it does hit harder. There's 2 really nice things that Skitterbeam does. First and foremost, if you prototype it for 5, which you can do off of Fires. I don't know if I mentioned this, but if you could prototype a card off of Fires for free. So if you have 5 lands, you can play this thing for free on the prototype half. Same with Rootwire Amalgam. But the reason this card is good for 2 reasons is, 1, it's 3 bodies for Cav. They also all have Trample, which is massive. So you can go like, Cav into Skitterbeam, pump it twice. You now have, 3 4/2 Tramplers, whatever. That's pretty good. Also, the second important part of this card, when you copy it, the copies retain the mana value, which when you have Karuga is very, very important. So that's why I like the Skitterbeam Battalion. And then last but not least, the Twinshot Sniper, which is kind of cool just as a removal spell that you can search for off of Karn. And the really cool thing about Twinshot is it doesn't use your spell for the turn. So that's really cool. And then mana base, the other good thing about playing this specific version of Fires is you get to really, go heavy on the mana. You get to play 4 Mutavaults, We get to play like Lair of the Hydra, 2 Boseiju, so you get to play a lot more utility lands, 2 Sokenzans. So unlike the 4-color Fire decks that just have to play a bunch of tap lands, we have like good mana and we get to play a bunch of utility lands. So that is the deck list. As I just move a bunch of cards to the main deck, we'll fix that. Use your best judgment, Kurd Bros. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, we have a hand that seems fine. I mean, there's no fires, but yeah, this is Pioneer. 10-hour loop. Oh god, no. Never again. Zach has mulled to 4 cards. It's not very many cards. Yeah. Yeah, one of the people that I think that Brennan worked on the Boggles deck with, they're the ones who made top 4. So that was super exciting. And then my buddy from my LGS got 9th. Is Ribbons castable? It's castable off Fires. You have Fable tokens, though. You have Fable tokens. We got 9th. Kevin Thanagate. You might not know Kevin, but I'm just gonna pass. You know Kevin. The funny thing about Kevin is he's like the cockiest motherfucker out there. He's so cocky, but he's good. He does play well. The song request, right? You did. My bad. I just didn't see it. One who feels alone. Strawberries wait. In the queue. I got you. In the queue. Alright, I will stomp this. And then I will cut to Ribbons, the Welcoming Vampire. I think. Pretty sure that's more important than deploying Fable. Because Zach's so low on cards. The Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers. You love that Otter has 21 timeouts in his history. Zach has conceded from the game. Alright, well. I guess it's better than our first league. We're both just Karn sideboards. Yeah, he doesn't have a sideboard. Ashiok is legendary. This hand is really awkward. This is like begging for a Fires. Don't know if I want to keep this hand. I'm gonna try it. I'm not sure if it's good, but I'm gonna try it. Hand is fine. It really needs a Fires. Okay, that's actually not that bad either. Because now I can play this on red and still have Cultivation. Field of Ruin. Ah, Thalia. Thalia. I could Cultivation. I could Rootwire too. Rootwire is kind of mid if they have Skyclave. I can go Cycle Cultivation, but then I can't really do anything on turn 3. I could just go Heart's Desire into turn 3 Lovestruck, which is not awful. Cultivation's highest upside in case I draw Fable, because then I have the extra mana to pay for the Thalia tax, but I mean, I guess the other line is just go, like, Amalgam into cast a Lovestruck Beast, which is not terrible. But that's fine, actually. That might be fine. I could buy that. Yes, so for those of you who don't know, if you Skyclave a prototype creature and you kill and the Skyclave apparition dies, the token is the top right, not what it was prototyped as. So, worth noting. It came up a couple of times. Definitely came up a couple of times. Yeah, it's crazy. Ooh, if I kill Brudicathar, I also get back the 5/5. And he stomps. And he stomps in chat. I think I'm just gonna cast a 5/5. Song is so good. I mean, Dance Gambit's Dance is just great. My guess is they're just gonna pass, like pick up Yorion Pass to make the Brudicathar a 3/3 and not add a stomp off the top, but see what they have. Are we getting Field of Ruined? I only have 2 basic lands in my deck, so a little greedy on the mana base. I'm playing 2 Boseiju, 2 Sokenzan. Yeah, DGD is great. Well, if they're main phasing this, that means they're probably playing a spell. Okay. Scry 2. Yeah, it's the new Field of Ruin. Yeah, we're just playing against 8 Field of Ruins. I only have 2 basics in my deck. Oh, man. They went top, huh? I mean, Fable was a good draw. Fable was definitely a good draw. I accept that. That mana base. What, our opponents? Or ours? See, we have the Careful Cultivation to get the Lovestruck Beast token. It's based. Oh my god, I can't handle that much value. Combination deck. Combination deck gaming. Alright. Probably gonna discard both of these Careful Cultivations. Alright, that's not bad. I can go stomp this, stomp this. Maybe I'm supposed to keep one of those to be able to attack with the Lovestruck Beast? If I attack with the Shaman token, is there any chance I would stomp the Vampire over the Cathar? Probably not, right? Yeah... I mean, I really want to kill this Welcoming Vampire. So what if we go here, and then attack with this and see what they do? If they trade, then I'll just kill the Cathar, right? Punt pathway. No, I want more red for Cav. Also, I have a forest in my deck that I can just search for. So, if they field me, I'm just going to get the forest. They get Brave now. There's no way their Yorion deck has Brave. This deck does not usually have Brave. I don't even know why Legacy plays Wasteland and Rashad and Port. They could just play Field of Ruin and Demolition Fields. Yeah, nobody plays basic lands in Legacy. When's the last time you saw a basic land in play in Legacy? No, it's not regular humans. This is like Yorion bullshit. This is advanced humans. Just take it. Alright, fine. I guess I don't have to stomp the Cathar now. I kind of just chill. I've already played a spell this turn, so... Teth and Taxes at home. Yeah. That's why you could see the game too. I mean, I was mana screwed. I just didn't have a third land. Alright, Charming Prince. Jesus, they have the Nykthos too. Too much value. They're gonna blink the Thraben Inspector. They're blinking the Charming Prince. Sure, I think that's fine. Okay, I accept. Incoming random Thought-Knots here. You never know. Karn, the Great Content Creator. Yeah, that's fine. Okay with that. Minus, sure. How many subs does Karn have? I don't get it. Oh, because he's a content creator. Probably has more subs than I do. Glass Casket. I accept. Killing my Shaman token. Very rude. Very rude and not based. Kill your homie. Kinda wish I had kept one of those Careful Cultivations now, huh? They get that back, which blinks... They're probably gonna blink this. They have like a loop, essentially, with this, yeah. That would have been a good draw if I had a treasure available, because I could have went Fires, Cast, Activate. But they have defeated my treasure. I still think what I'm supposed to do is go Fires, Cav, and just try to peel a land. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go Fires, Cav, and try to peel a land. Discard the Amalgam. We're going to do the Boggles deck next, Horrible Muck, and then we're going to do the Storm deck after. I mean, it'll all go up on YouTube anyways, so... If you miss it, it'll be on YouTube at some point. Land has been acquired. Which is decent. Question is, do I offer the Reflection trade for Karn? I think so. Because if I send just both of these and not the Reflection, they can just... Yeah. I think I have to try and kill the Karn. They're gonna trade here, which sucks, but... Like, if they don't kill the Cav, I can just play both of these, and... No trample? No, this doesn't have trample. None of these have trample. Unfortunate. You can hasty clone golems, that's kind of pog, and right now, but... Yeah, that's kind of sick, too. They can Cityscape you. Yeah, I have to kill the Karn for sure. Like, even if they don't Cityscape me, they can just Mightstone this, right? Which is also bad for me. Yeah, Larson's deck is good too. Also, when we play Larson's deck, chat just gets to spam Joel, which is obviously good too. Our donor deck sub only. No, you could just donate. It's just $25. $25 or 2,500 bits. There's also a channel point option as well. You don't have to be subbed. They have what, 5 with Nykthos? Not killing the Kiki here is they better win a Rathalos this turn. Yeah, I'm sure they have a plan. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure they have a plan for this, Cav. Maybe they have another Brutal Cathar? Thoughts on Gixian Infiltrator over Bloodside the Harvester and Red Black Sack. Which one's Infiltrator? I'm not sure which one's Infiltrator. Lollipop Command is so good. That's an all-time command right there. That is an all-time command. Jack, can somebody do me a favor and do exclamation point card Gixian Infiltrator? I'm too lazy. Oh, that thing, the 2-1. Maybe. It's like, the thing about that card, it just gets chump blocked. Not sure it's that good. Okay, they did have the Brutal Cathar. Rip. Ripperoni. God, they have the Yorion too. You're so dead. Need something really good. That does not qualify. I mean, I can Karuga. I think I should Karuga first. So let's Karuga before we do anything. Because I want to try and find something better to do that's not a Bonecrusher Giant. Okay. So I can Akroan War, steal Brutal Cathar, copy Brutal Cathar to kill a homie. They have 2 cards in hand. You can only target your opponent's things with this, right? Yeah. Ooh. You know what I could do? I could steal Charming Prince and then copy it to flicker my Karuga. I could do that. Steal Charming Prince, copy Flicker Karuga. It's not bad. Take Cathar, copy it. What am I killing though? The thing is, they're gonna Yorion me. Is the issue. Well, I can copy Cathar in my own end step to like not give them a turn with it, but yeah, I don't know if I love that. To kill what? Yeah, it's like it doesn't even kill that much, you know. I'm just gonna steal Charming Prince. And I think I'm gonna main phase do the Charming Prince thing. Because I want to have my Karuga back to block. Yeah, blink the Karuga. And I think just ship it on that. Yeah, the issue... the issue is the Yorion, right? That's the big issue with this. Could have at least attack with this, but... That's what I was looking for. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Well, I also have Boseiju. The Boseiju's kind of big too, right? Not really. Should I have killed the Nykthos? I should have killed the Nykthos. God damn it. Yeah, I should have killed the Nykthos. I'd never stop on draw step. I should have 100% killed the Nykthos. It's too late now, but... Can I copy Amalgam and make 3 5/5s every turn? How would I make 3 5/5s? I mean, the cool thing about the Akroan War is they're just going to have to send their entire team in, right? Okay. Can I kill them with the Karn? I don't think I can kill them with the Karn, but I can get pretty close. Yeah, it only makes 1 15/15. Yeah, you're thinking of the red one. You're thinking of Skitterbeam Battalion, which I do have in my sideboard, but... And also, Skitterbeam is only if you... It's only if you cast it. That kills the Akroan War. Probably would have been a lot better if I'd Boseiju their Nykthos when I had to stop on draw step, but... I think we should probably just go to game 3. Maybe we could have won this game if I'd killed their Nykthos. What can Karn get? Well, they're going to kill my Fires is the issue. They're done on time. I mean, I'd rather just, like, move on with my life and try to get more games in, you know? No, we're not playing any Wraths. The only removal spells I have are Bonecrusher and Cuts Ribbons. I mean, I had this game maybe locked if I just killed the Nykthos. I just didn't have a stop. Alright, I'm just gonna go to game 3. I don't wanna waste anybody's time. Yeah, I maybe could have won that game if I'd killed the Nykthos. Kenrith giving Tramples an help. I actually saw Mason post like a Boros fire stack that looked pretty sweet. He had like the same idea that I did, where I just like wanted to make the fire stack a 2-color deck. And it looks really good. I think it looked good. You just kind of have to keep these hands, but you have 26 lands, but... Saying obviously sucks shit if they have Thalia, but... Okay, not bad. Not bad. Just please don't have Thalia. Please don't have Thalia. Anything but Thalia. Yeah, that's fine. I'm still gonna kill it end of turn because I want to use my mana. Yeah, surely they never have it on 80 cards, right? Surely they never have it on 80 cards. Well, they in fact did not have it, so good for me. They have Skyclave, probably. Skyclaverino. Anointed Peacekeeper. Well, I could just cut that. Maybe they name Cut? I don't even know what they name. Probably Cut, right? To make me use 4 mana to kill it. Sorcery speed just kind of time walks me. They did name Cut. Makes sense. I think I'm going to discard the 3rd Bonecrusher Giant. Try and find fires. I want to keep 1, though. Okay. Yeah, let's just go cut this thing. Cut this thing, attack for 2 pass. I think I like that. Specifically is just cut, figured it was, but part of me is still curious. Oh, with Peacekeeper? Yeah, they can't name, like, cut / ribbons, because they're 2 separate cards, technically. Same thing with, like, Fire Ice or something like that. Pick up the bird. The bird is the word. Found a Mutavault, which is not the best. So I think my turn is just going to be land Bonecrusher, pick up Karuga. I think I like that. Gets like the most amount of pressure in play in case they Karn me as well. Will they have to name Stomp to tax it, or just Bonecrusher? Same thing with Stomp, yeah, they would have to name Stomp. If you anointed Peacekeeper and named Bonecrusher Giant, you can still cast Stomp for 2 mana. What happens if it names a card with Fuse? That I don't know. So, like, if it's Wear Tear, I'm pretty sure when you're fusing Wear Tear, it has its own name. It's not Wear or Tear, it's just Wear. It's just the card, you know? So I think that's the difference. Good turn from them. Very good turn from them. And they have a Yorion in hand. Okay. Let's go. I think I'm just gonna start by attacking, see what they do. I mean, they know about the stomps, they're not gonna double block. And I think I'm gonna go Fable Pass. Maybe I should have held that land. I'm gonna go Fable Pass, though. It's Wear and Tear. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, like, if you, like, Anointed Peacekeeper Wear, you can still cast Wear Tear for 3 mana, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Not, like, 100% positive, but... I got a little punished for not killing the Skyclave main phase, but... that's fine. If they just Yorion me, it's not that bad. Do I kill the Prince or the Skyclave? I think I should kill the Prince. Or, excuse me, the Skyclave. I guess that's a little awkward, right? Because the Prince is going to blink the Yorion, which means I can't Akroan War it. But if I kill the Prince... Right, if I kill the Prince, they blink the Skyclave, I get a 3/3. The Skyclave Fable, then I can just Akroan War the Yorion, right? Which I think is just better for me, yeah. I think that ends up being better for me. Double hole. I mean, they're going to get the hole regardless, right? Like, I can't kill the portable hole. So now they get to kill a token and the Fable. Oh, sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and this way I can actually steal the Orion, which is massive. I guess the argument for killing Skyclave is it cuts more devotion off, but that's a really good draw step. Could also consider attacking with the Mutavault this turn, which I actually don't hate. I kind of like that. It puts them on a 2-turn clock. And also, if they trade the Skyclave for Mutavault, they have much less devotion, so I think just sending in is good. Yeah, I'm not sure they can afford to block there. Now, if they have another Skyclave for the Akroan War, this gets difficult, but if they don't have a Skyclave, I like my position. Okay, sack clue. Have I seen the Mishra plus Stormseeker deck making the rounds? No, but that sounds hot. Mishra plus Stormseeker? That sounds kind of sick. Alright, they did have another Skyclave. It's going to make this a little more difficult. A wee bit more difficult. Simply just draw another Akroan War. 5-hit. We will simply draw another copy of the Akroan War. Or Karn. Karn would be insane. How about a Stomping Ground? Spell. That is not a spell. Unfortunate. Or, you know, or another land. Not worth it to cast. Oh, I forgot about the Giant. That's up here. I usually have my... no. Ah! Forgot about the Giant. I have it. I usually have it, like, right here, but because I put it up here, I didn't know. I forgot about it. Damn it. Yeah, I should guess the Giant first. Alright, well, I always did anyways, so it didn't matter. Tough breaks, man. I feel like that should be a good matchup. Trust me, chat, we were winning a lot of matches in testing. This deck was crushing in testing. I know I haven't won a match today, but just trust. It's one of those things where you just gotta trust me. Sure. I mean, I wish I was in the play, but, I mean, it's every hand, right? Yeah. That's the source. I forgot we had a source command. My opponent said, "Grats on the PT." Tough. Tough scenes. Tough scenes, chat. Tough scenes. That's advanced BM. Advanced BM. Imagine trusting Doomer couldn't be me. You never trust anybody. You don't even trust yourself, P-Sams. Okay. I'm with you. I assume blue-black cards is probably not a great matchup either. The control decks are really hard for Fires, but that's just any Fires deck. Control is good against Fires in a general sense. Very true. Yeah, they probably have Arcane Proxy. This deck is good. I'm telling you, man. We'll win a match at some point. We will eventually win a match tonight. Like, the pace of play has significantly decreased over the past couple of days. I'm just gonna... Yeah... I'm just gonna stomp them. I don't want to be put into a position where I'm, like, casting a Bonecrusher without a stomp. Obviously, I'm going to cast Fable next turn, but the turn after I might want to play a 4-3. Yeah, it's like founding the third path, Arcane Proxy, that kind of stuff. Consider. Maybe they have Disinformation Campaign. I want to try and work on that deck, the Surveil Tribal. Blue-black Surveil Tribal. I have to imagine Karn for Torbot's Crypt is good against them. I mean, unless they fire off an Arcane Proxy right now, but... Not gonna lie, I kind of want to play an Arcane Proxy deck. Yeah, Arcane Proxy's a sick card. It's such a sweet card. Alright, I'm going to discard at least the Akroan War. I think just the Akroan War. Yeah, I think I'm good with just that. Should have discarded a land. I kind of want to just jam Karn, because I'm worried about them drawing Arcane Proxy. Not sure if this is correct, because now it lets them kill it with Hive, but they could also just have a counterspell, which they do. Maybe it's better to play Bonecrusher there, I'm not sure. Is this the one with Release the Wind and Valky? Maybe. Oh wait, if you release to the winds an Arcane Proxy, you can cast it for the 7 mana half, right? For free. I don't really know how much that actually gets you, because most of the cards you want to play are 2 or less anyways, but... like, is that actually good? That's how all prototypes work. Looks like a 5 mana Treasure Cruise. Probably keeping See the Truth in the graveyard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Release of the Winds is kind of busted with prototypes. I'm just wondering if I want to even expose my Cav. I mean, it would be nice to discard these extra lands. Obviously, it sucks that if they have a removal spell for the Cav now, but I'd like to convert these lands. Maybe not into Akroan Wars, but you could have like a removal spell for the Reflection or whatever, but it's also just nice to resolve the Cav while I can. Put down! That doesn't kill Cav. What's my favorite retro artifact in this limited format? I mean, Wormcoil Engine for sure. Processor's really good. People were telling me, I posted a draft deck last night. It was blue-black, and I had like a bunch of Power Stone makers, and people were telling me to cut Charbelcher from my deck. Why? Like, Charbelcher's nuts, right? I'm not crazy. Such a fool. They have 2 cards in hand. I kind of want to take their Shredder. Because if this resolves, I can play Heart's Desire and get a trigger. Just kind of nice. Steal your homie. Trigger. I will discard another copy of the Akroan War. I would like to attack for 6. Slow win combat, very hard to beat on the board stall. Right, yeah. Let me see if I can find my deck from last night. I posted it on Twitter, so I can probably find it. I did a lot of drafting. They did the thing, chat. They did the thing. This was the Belcher deck. I don't know if it was just, like, my inexperience drafting blue-black, but I also probably misspelled by a couple cards. Like, Scatter Ray felt kind of weird. But yeah, I had, like, the 2 Gix's Caresses, Urza's Command. I get Stern last night. I guess I didn't have a ton of Power Stone enablers, but I had, like, the Pristine Talisman with the Belcher in the vault. It was like, I O2'd, but... Trigger. Discard that. I think they're just dead. Pretty sure they're just dead. I think Belcher wants a deck with more removal. I mean, I had a decent amount. I had the 3 Power Stone Fractures, but yeah, not infinite removal. I think Belcher wants a deck. Did I have fun? No, I just kind of got crushed. You want to see this deck, Turtle Power, the deck that I drafted last night that I haven't played with. This is like my greatest masterpiece. This deck looks so fucking nuts, dude. So like, I first pick Arbalest Engineers, and then I proceeded to get past 3 Cliff Stompers in a row, and I was just like, you know what, I'll just draft Mono Red, and like 4 of these. I open Wormcoil in pack 3. I have like good removal too, because I have Bolt, Pyrrhic Blast. I guess that's it, but I have like 2 Whirling Strikes. This deck just looks sick. It looks really good. Alright, trigger that thing. We got a song request from Phantom Viper. What do we got? Ooh, some INK. Play it. No, we got Pioneer to play. Alright, in the queue, I got you. Alright, they're at 12. How do I kill them? Can I kill them? Go Bonecrusher, activate. Does that force a double chump block? Chump here, eat this. Take 9. Is that a schematic Wormcoil too? You bet your ass it is. I have 4 cards. I'm trying to think of how bad this could go for me. I'm just going to do this. I think what I'm going to do is go Bonecrusher, activate, and just not attack with the 1/1. Activates bad with Lovestruck. Yeah, that's why I'm playing Bonecrusher. I think I'm just going to send these 3, because if I send the token, They can go put Proxy here, eat the token. Still take 9 and go to 3, though. Whereas if I do this... I mean, this is fine. If they double chump block, they can't win. I don't think they can win. Schematic Wormcoil is a bit of money. I actually passed... I think I passed like a $6 card in that draft. Because there was a foil Schematic Mishra's Bauble. Or no, that was the draft before that. Yeah. The draft before that, there was a foil Schematic Mishra's Bauble, or... What was the rare I took? I took a rare. I can't remember which rare it was. I know I took a rare. They're going to 6 here. Discard Fable. Or find the Arena Gamers, yeah. Yeah, I booted up Arena for the first time in ages today. The limited format's too good, man. It's too good. Oh, fuck, they get a 4/6 Shredder back. That's big. That's big. Yeah, this song is good. Okay, they scooped. I mean, they weren't dead, but... I guess they would have had to chump block the Cav that turn, so basically dead, but... You want to see the deck I drafted on Arena? Alright, we're gonna boot up Arena for 2 seconds real quick. Please don't crash my computer. I just want to show you the deck that I drafted, okay? I just want to show you the deck I drafted. 2 seconds, chat, okay? 2 seconds. Also, Phantom Viper, this song is insane, by the way. This song is really good. Oh my god, this thing takes so long to load. Arena, please! Arena, please! My god. When did Wizards unban fun? I don't know. A while ago. Companion! How does this take so long to load? Good god. Does it take that long normally? Well, I mean, I booted it up for... It took me like a half hour to do all the updates, because I haven't opened Arena in so long. God, this hand's so mid. I'm actually gonna mulligan this. My general rule of thumb is just, like, don't keep a hand that doesn't have an early play, and that hand had a Lovestruck Beast, but this is much better. No, this is not an Arena stream. I was trying to load the deck that I drafted earlier today, but it's just like Arena's not even loading. I wanted to log into Arena for 2 seconds, and I can't even load the platform. Look, it's still loading! My god. My brother in Christ. Have I seen the new Inverter deck? Yeah, that deck looks sick. That Inverter deck looks sick. Yeah, see chat shitting on the Careful Cultivation the entire time, and it's going to be incredibly based this game. Alright, this is just not loading, so I'm just going to Alt F for it. Alright, you know. You doubt it's Arena and my computer? I mean, it seemed to load fine earlier today. You'll have to become an Arena streamer when Pioneer makes the swap. No, I'll still play Moto. Trying to have Moto and Arena up at the same time. Yeah, and Streamlabs. I mean, my computer's pretty good. There shouldn't be any issues. I have a good computer. Can't cross the streams. Who said? Maybe I was supposed to stomp them. Because now they take Bonecrusher. I just don't have anything good. I don't have anything good to do with my mana. I played a pathway on blue and not black. Interesting. Ooh. Good thing to do with my mana acquired. See, I had it the whole time. Ah, I see. Alright, still used all my mana. We're chilling. Alright, should we try it again? 2 seconds. Surely Arena will just load, right? Thoughtseize. I don't like that. Oh, it actually loaded this time. See? I told you. Alright, look at my draft deck. See how busted my draft deck is. Alright, look at this thing. 2 Subjugation, 2 Bounce Spell, Thopter Mechanic, 2 Mutt, Reunion, 2 Iconoclasts, Urza. I mean, it's not like a bunch of busted cards, but like, just like 2 Iconoclasts is dope. That's all. Discard changes. Dude, the Flesh Gorger is insane. That card is busted. That card is so busted. Alright, does my Fires resolve? Top or bottom? I think I'm supposed to bottom that. It's like not a good draw, but I need like a Karn or something. One of these programs can run on your phone. One of these days they're gonna have Magic Online for iPhone. Surely, right? One of these days. Make my Karuga do something. Yeah, but I'd rather just like draw any card, you know? Just like literally anything that costs 3 or more mana is so much better than a Fires, I think. Maybe not. True it anyways, I guess. Stop it! Stop! Stop! I'm not having fun, chat. I'm not having fun. Madge. Madge! It's a good draw. Oops. I meant to cast that and not. Fuck it, I'll go to attacks. Whatever. Alright, and we'll get that song request in a second. Watch them have negate again. Alright, cast that. We got a song request. Ghost. Love Score. Some Nightwish. There's a live version. It's a 10-minute song. Chat! What did I tell you about requesting 10-minute songs? What did I tell you? The live version is better. They're both 10 minutes, though. The live version's an extra 30 seconds. An extra 10 seconds, huh? Or 30 seconds. I mean, fuck it, I'll top, I guess. Yeah, you do gotta get the value. I know if you're at around 30 minutes. No, I don't want that! Thank you for asking, but I don't. I'm all set. Play half the song. Yeah. I mean, they only have 2 cards in their hand. This is, like, not that bad. 5-minute maximum? Should. Attack you! Attack you! I'll do two song requests, you greedy bastard. Play the live version from Whackin'. Okay, alright. Alright, you got 2 song requests. But we're gonna combine it into one. I appreciate you, Tomper. You got nothing else to do at those points anyways, right? They're gonna get back Arcane Proxy. Thankfully, they don't have a, thing. Whatever you want to call it. Epic Sax Guy 10-hour loop. I mean, you don't have to request that, I'll just play it. Periphery teased the new music video today, did they really? This is kind of pog. What are they going to Arcane Proxy back? They can Aethergust, my Lovestruck Beast. Yeah. I was thinking Thoughtseize my Akroan War. Current song playing Bees by Ambient Tunes. I don't think that is the correct song. I'm casting this pre-combat because I don't want them to kill the token in combat. Maybe that's a bad reason, but... Also, if they have a counterspell, they can make a smaller Shark Typhoon. I'm thinking if they have, like, counterspell Shark Typhoon, I want to get them to use mana pre-combat, but... What do we got? Fleshwater Linda Claire. What did they cast? They Oda Ward by Lovestruck Beast. Sure. Alright, in the queue. Nightwish is dope. I like Nightwish. They have 2 cards. One's an Arcane Proxy. I mean, they don't really have any good proxy targets. Can we know the Super Secret deck yet? Yeah, I'm playing it. What's up, Gilly? This is the Super Secret deck. I mean, we just, like, we thought Fires was really good, and we wanted to try and make a better Fires deck, and I think we accomplished that. I think this is better than the 4-color Fires deck, but it still has the same, you know, even as, like, as good of a Fires deck as you can make, it's still going to have the same problems as all the other Fires deck, no matter what. Even no matter how low no matter how low you make your curve, it's always going to have those, like, those Fires issues, you know? So it's just, it is what it is. No, so the next decks we're going to play Boggles. And then we're going to play the Teamer, I forgot what it's called. Kind of don't want to steal this. I'm just going to attack. We're playing Boggles, and we're going to play the Teamer Storm Herald deck. Storm Herald. I think they have a Wrath in their hand? Maybe. Could have attack with Mutavault, but, like, they know about this. I could have also gone Fire's Lovestruck, but, like, making the 1/1 is a lot better if they have Extinction Event, because if they do odds, I still have 4 power. So if they Extinction Event, they're still dead to Mutavault. This version can function well without Fires, which is nice. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, the can't play with Karuga. That's the one that costs 1, right? That finds an enchantment. Yeah, but can't play that with Karuga. I will say this: you cannot play a Fire stack without a companion, whether it's Yorion or Karuga or something. Just do not play a Fire stack without a companion. Actually, I don't know if that Cultivation. Like, the whole reason that Fires is good is because you get to pick up your companion and play it for free. So, if I try Ignis combo, I've played it a couple times on the stream in the past, but not the most recent list. Yeah, I kind of wish I put back that. Although, if I draw a land, I can double Amalgam, which is not bad. Could play the Nylea one. What's the Nylea one? This looks more like Nassif style blue-black. The one that digs 5. Oh, you're thinking of Krufix's Insight? No, that card's terrible. Don't play that card. Kind of just want to double Amalgam here. Wait, no. Krufix, Nylea, same difference? I don't think so. Just want to cast my spell. Yeah, this is the classic. This is the Oka, right? Food is green. Rootwire Amalgam is green. I'm glad that I got that censored and not the Karn. So, although I think I'm probably just gonna play Karn next turn. Okay, they minused, which is good. That means they don't have Days Undoing. Rona's Vortex. That is the downside to not playing Chariot, is we have a dead card in our main deck. Return a creature, Planeswalker, no transformation, spells kicked by permanents and most library. Huh. That card's pretty good. So if I play Karn, they get to keep Narset, which is kind of bad. I think I'm supposed to just do this. It's kind of a disaster if they have Extinction Event, though. I have to kill Narset. I can't just get Days Undoing out of this game. Why do they have a Mountain in play? Good question. So they can go Fire's Extinction Event, that's why. Ah, the Ritual. Yeah, control decks are a really bad matchup for this deck, but, you know. It is what it is. So we know they have this in hand. Probably just get the Chariot. It's best if they have a removal spell for Karn. Yeah, not actually a mountain. It's actually a Badlands. A fancy Badlands. Oh, okay, so they're just gonna bottom it. I mean, sure. I was gonna say, if I got Spell Pierce there. If I got Spell Pierce there. Nobody would know the difference. No shot anybody knows this is actually a swamp. I'm sure you could get away with it. Double Fatal Push. Heart's Desire. Lovestruck Beast. Is the Big Skull not a giveaway? What Big Skull? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, let's do this. Let's go to combat. I see. Well, that's bad. That is bad. We get Days Undoings. Now they're gonna dig. I mean, they could dig and hit Days Undoing, but... I've lost games thinking I had the red one, yeah. It's not really a big skull either, right? Like, if you compare it to these lands, like, the skull is, like, in the center, it's a bigger logo. This is, like, I guess the logo's, like, about the same size. I don't know, man. This thing just looks like a fucking mountain. I don't think you could play around it. Yeah, I think I had to go for that. I think I had to take that line. What's up, Donkin? We're getting slaughtered. We're also just playing against a bunch of horrible matchups. I mean, that's not a terrible draw. It's not the best, but I think I'm gonna play around Fatal Push and send 2 things at Narset and then 2 at them. I mean, do I really care about the Narset at this point? I mean, you could have let me attack first. Well, I guess if I'm only giving up 1 damage, then sure. Yeah, so far this league we've played against Zach Allen Mono White Pile, which I don't know if that's a bad matchup. I O2 dropped the first league where I played against Phoenix and Blue, Phoenix and something. I forget the first deck we played against, but yeah, just been all bad matchups. Sure, I guess. Play around some Meta League that probably doesn't exist. Come on, man. Like, what do you want me to do? I just got my fucking Karuga Notion Thief. Like, what am I supposed to do? You can't make this shit up. At least they waited till combat to do that. Oh, this is so miserable. Oh my god. Ocean Thief can't be a playable card, right? It just simply can't be. Alright. I quit. I quit. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, buddy? I'm doing alright. It's not playable, but neither is Blue-Black Control. Agreed. It's a fucking 3-1. It's a 4-mana creature that dies to Bonecrusher Giant. Like, you can't do that in this format. You just can't do that. Yeah, the Blue-Black Oracle deck looks sweet. Little demonic bargain. Yeah, Spikefield Hazard too. Can you imagine getting your Notion Thief Spikefield Hazarded? You lose the game. You lose the game. It also doesn't help that I don't have a sideboard and I have 6 dead cards in my deck that I can't board out. Like, basically, I just decided to kind of punt the control matchup. Because, like, even if you try to make your deck good versus control, it doesn't matter. Like, you're just, even if you make your deck, like, you make deck building concessions against control, you're still such a massive dog that it's just not worth it, you know? You can only run 4 Narsets, so I guess Notion Thief is Narset number 5. I think 4 Narsets is more than enough. I think 4 Narsets is more than enough. Yeah, of course. Could have made a 1-1 there to play around that, but I'm just gonna scoop very quickly anyways. Alright, I guess. Giving me hope. Sure. Counter my spell! I counter your spell. Really sucks missing 2 land drops against Censor, huh? I just have to jam my cards. I think I cast Heart's Desire here. Because if I cast Lovestruck Beast, it doesn't do anything. Blue Black Control deck that did really well in the Pioneer 10K last weekend, and it played Notion Thief. I don't know, this deck just, like, it just seems so mid. I watched Nassif play a couple leagues with it, and he got absolutely shit on. Like, he was just not even close to winning matches. He was getting destroyed. Which is why he played Blue-White. Display Thoughtseize? I would assume so, but I'm not 100% positive. Now we're gonna get Days Undoing. Sure. Well, I have a target for Cut to Ribbons, that's good. Sure, that's fair. No, I guess. God, I just can't cast a spell now. Cut was an instant. Would have been a lot better. Attack for 2. Return. Blue-black tapping out and bling a creature that's got to be the only line where you can possibly win. I still can't win. I did see the Oracle deck, yeah. That's the deck that won the challenge. That deck looks sweet. You have an Narset. Not activating, so they have Days Undoing, which is fine because I drew a land. Are they dead? I think they're dead. I would not like to use Cavalier's ability. Oh, they have fucking Rona's Vortex, don't they? What if I just cast Karuga, animate Mutavault, activate? If I cast Karuga, animate Mutavault, activate. They have Rona's Vortex the Cav. Take 12, go to 4. Tough spot, tough spot. Obviously, I don't draw cards off the Karuga, I understand that, but... Like, I could hypothetically go pre-combat, activate, and copy Cav, but I lose. It's just so bad if they have Rona's Vortex, right? Playing Karuga first would have been nice. Oh, but it have mattered. Oh, so they can't respond. Well, here's the thing, right? If they no. If I cast Karuga and they respond in Rona's Vortex, I can just go activate haste or activate copy, right? I think I'm gonna cast Karuga and see what they do. Yeah, I'm just gonna go fire up Mutavault, activate Cav. I'm ignoring the Narset too, I think. I'm just going upstairs. I was just waiting. Okay, they just didn't have the Rona's Vortex. Easy. Easy. Yeah, if they had the Vortex, they would have went to 4, but... Ask Karuga activate twice. Isn't that worse if they have Vortex, though? Karuga activate twice, because Karuga activate twice deals 2 extra. The Mutavault deals 3 extra, right? I mean, activate twice if they have Vortex so you can get copy and I'll lick your... Oh, sure. I see what you're saying. I gotcha. Yeah, the secret deck. What's up, Jordan? Why not board in the Chariot? Because it's much, much better off to be able to Karn for it. Like, there's so many spots where you have to Karn for it. Man, I mean, if they don't counter the Fable, this hand's good, but... I don't know if this hand's better. It's probably not, but... Trying to figure out how he managed to fight through Notion Thief, yeah. How did I ever beat the Notion Thief? I know, it's tough. I mean, I have 3 cuts of ribbons, too. I just have 6 blanks in my deck. But that's just how my deck is constructed, you know? Like, the way that I built my deck, I accepted the fact that control was going to be a bad matchup, you know? Just is what it is. I'm chilling, having a good time. Oh. Okay. Sure. Pog. Alright, your turn. Ribbons is a burn spell. I have to get 2 Fable tokens to cast it, though. Honestly, if they're doing this, I'm just going to play around Censor. Oh, especially that I drew that. Yeah, especially because I have that. I'm just not going to do anything. Drew a land tilt. Is Obliterating Bolt better than Cut? No, because you can't Karuga. Yeah, we like this deck a lot in testing. We were crushing green with it. We were losing to green a lot before we added the main deck of Akroan Wars, and once we added the main deck of Akroan Wars, green felt so easy. Haste the 1/1s in and smash. No, because I just want to, like... I'm just chilling. I'm not going to use my mana. I'm just going to keep passing. I'm not going to cast a spell. Like, they're eventually... Like, they're drawing and discarding it. They don't hit land drops, right? And now I can play around their soft counter magic. I guess I'll play that. It's actually maybe better to play a 4-mana spell here, because then I can go 3-mana spell plus 4-mana spell next turn, right? I kind of want to play the Fires. I think that's the card I care the least about. And then if they counter this, I can fire up the Mutavault. Yeah, see, we're chilling. And then next turn, I can play a 4 and a 3. Can maybe bait with the Fire, or bait with the Fable. I guess this is how you beat control, right? They just miss all their land drops. I fucking love this song. It's so good. Before land double negate. Well, I didn't play a land. Ooh, interesting. Alright, let's cast that. Ote. No shot they have Spell Pierce, right? My brother in Christ. My brother in Christ. No shot they have Spell Pierce, right? Why is that in their deck? Oh, I'm glad I could help, Mercy. I'm glad I could help. Oh, hello there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 5 cards. Kind of want to fire up Mutavault. Maybe that's bad. I don't know if I want to main phase the Sokenzan. Go to Karn first. So my issue with Karn first is they go Counterspell, I main phase this, and they ref me. I kind of want to just, like, ass. I understand it's a better clock, but how concerned am I with killing them with them killing Mutavault? I don't think I am. I'm gonna do this. Expect Notion Thief. Is that even that bad, though? Why don't they let me attack first? A weird champ. Now they can't Notion Thief me, so I don't really care. Go. Nip dig, sure. Should be... That should be the deck list. Yeah, like, I'm kind of okay with that exchange. Kind of wish I'd held the Boseiju now. I thought about that, but... Like, now they have to do something about these 1/1s. It's a decent draw step. I think I'm going to try to go attack and then post-combat Karn. Maybe playing a spell here is bad. Although, I feel like I would maybe rather have them use counter magic than play a Notion Thief. Not sure if that's correct, but... Okay. They're at 8. What if we threw an Embercleave on the Spirit? I thought about playing Embercleave as a Karn target, but... The worst card in my deck. You gotta draw it at some point, you know? Yeah, I actually thought about Karn Wish for a Cleave. Okay. I'm just gonna cast the Akroan War. It is a permanent for Karuga if I decide to cast Karuga next turn. Go. Steal my token. Opponent's deck is 36 counterspells, 24 lands, true. And one Hall of the Storm Giants. No, that's not true. We saw they had Notion Thief and Narset and Days Undoing. But probably not a ton of those cards. That's a good draw. I kind of want to attack before playing Karuga. I'm not going to expose the Cavalier yet, I think. What's this? Baleful Mastery, a 1/1. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to cast Karuga. Maybe they counter it, maybe they don't. What's this? Sure. Alright, I'll take another card. Why not? Fable? Fable would be sick here. Fable would be so good. Alright, no Fable. 2 cards in hand. So, we can maybe go for the Cav this turn. Are there still undiscovered decks still in Pioneer? If so, what's preventing their emergence? People just, like, I don't know, they just gotta find the stuff, you know? It's like a really stupid way to put it, but... I would like to cast a Cavalier of Flame. What say you? When, you know, you have to, like, contend with mono greens, like, aggressive draws, you have to stay, like, competitive with Rakdos and those kinds of draws. It's just, it's really, you gotta really find a balance, you know? It's really, really difficult to find that balance. What about Alpine Moon? I mean, it's like, I think people kind of overestimate how good Alpine Moon is against Nykthos. Like, Alpine Moon doesn't do anything if they just go troll into Cav, you know, and you're sitting there with an Alpine Moon. Like, sometimes you make their draw better, unironically. Like, if they keep, you know, land Nykthos Elf and you Alpine Moon them, and they just go tap their Nykthos for green and play a troll, it's like, you know. Well, that's what I'm saying, you know, it's like, Mark found that deck, you know? That deck was awesome. And it's just like, you just have to find those decks. They do exist, I'm telling you. They definitely do exist, but it's just hard to find those decks. Like, the decks that people maybe didn't expect that did well are extremely proactive decks. Boggles, green-white auras, you know, those kinds of decks. Those decks nobody expected, they did very well, but they're also just like very, very proactive decks. Yeah, we can't beat Lotus. We have no chance against Lotus. We are extremely dead. 0 chance against Lotus. Although that's not true. We have Karn for Stonebrain. I'll play Oracle at some point. I don't know when, but at some point, yeah, I want to play that deck. Not today. Tomorrow's Dodo decks. Thursday I'm off. Maybe Friday. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm not saying it's a good plan, but it's a plan. Thalia, Spirit of the Labyrinth, Lauren of the Third Path. I mean, that's kind of cool. But, you know, this card exists, so it's really hard to play those kinds of decks. Like, the reason that Mono White is so good is because the curve is just so low for Bonecrusher to matter in a lot of games. And when you're playing a lot of those types of cards, it's like you're making your deck so much worse against Bonecrusher Giant. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Mono White deck is good because it has, like, what, 16 1-drops and Brave the Elements, but you can't play, like, 2 and 3... You can't load your deck up on 2 and 3 mana white creatures. It's just... You're just gonna get blasted by Bonecrusher Giant. I mean, I guess you could also play Brave the Elements in that deck, but, you know. What is that deck doing that the Mono White... the White Meanie deck is not doing, you know? See, at least you get it, Def Chad. Def Chad, thank you so much for the 21 months. You get it. We are having fun. I'm having fun. I mean, I also just missed a bunch of land drops, but yeah, that's enough for me. I'm good. I'm good with that. That's enough for me. How has this deck performed for me so far, Doom? Well, today specifically, we've ran into a lot of bad matchups. I will say this deck is good against green, it is good against Mono White, it is good against Rakdos. We just haven't played against those decks yet, so. Am I mad about Lotus Field? I don't really care. It's a deck that exists. Stream Decker's always down blank. You know this. Are we not boating? Nah, I mean, I thought about playing Boat over Amalgam, because you can't play that many 5-drops, but Amalgam is just so much better with Fires. I actually bought 8 copies of Amalgam, too. Because I was worried, I bought 4 from TOA, and then I was worried that TOA was like maybe not going to bring them or be sold out, so I bought 4 from Rodney as well. So I now own 8 copies of Rootwire. So we gotta spike that card to the moon. I saw Donkin play 2 copies in you know, his just like 4-color Fires deck. Card's good. More people should play this card in Fires. That being said, this hand's pretty bad. What's with these 2-landers? What is with these 2-landers? I mean, I'm just going to keep and hope to draw lands, I guess. You think post-Channel Lands Lotus Field is dumb? The Channel Lands did make Lotus Field a lot better. I will say that. Keep this, put back the uncastable. They just have so much access to Boseiju with, like, you know, the actual copies of Boseiju and Sylvan Scrying and all this stuff, so... The fact that they can just have an uncounterable way to get around like taxing effects that also just blows up all the good sideboard cards is pretty good. It's pretty good. Scourge of the Skyclaves. What do you want to do with Scourge of the Skyclaves, though? I mean, I know you're a Shadow main, but like Scourge is maybe interesting with like the pay 3 life lands. Maybe there's like some sort of black aggressive deck that you can do with that, but yeah, it's really tough without fetches. You have to load up on, like, you know, whatever those cards are called. You kind of have to load up on, like, Agadeem's Awakening and that kind of stuff. I should play the Phoenix Challenger deck so I can 5-0 with Iteration. Is that the same thing on Magic Online? I don't think you can do it on Magic Online. If you can, I'm in. That'd be a cool challenge. See if we can 5-0 with a terrible list. Rakdos Prowess. How are you dealing damage to your opponent, though? Well, I guess, like, other than just creatures. There's not a lot of haste creatures. I guess you have Bowmat, Swift Spear. I mean, maybe there's something there. Maybe. I could see it. Grixis with Iconoclast. Iconoclast doesn't play that well with Scourge, though, right? It's kind of like a more slow value-oriented card. Scourge is like a really hyper-aggressive card. Alright, well. I guess I'm just gonna go... Fuck. Never mind. If I go Fire's Karn, I can't play Tormod's Crypt. Oh, wait, I can Needle Thespian Stage, right? I can just go attack, get a treasure, Karn, Needle Thespian Stage. I think that's good, right? Next turn I just Stonebrain them. What do I Stonebrain? I don't know what I Stonebrain. I think I'm at a Needle Stage, though. Because if I go Fire's Karn, I can't play the Needle. So I think I just want a Karn. Ultimatum? Yeah, probably. I definitely want to get Stage here. Or Needle name Stage. Masterminds. I feel like naming Ultimatum is better now. Their WinCon isn't in main board. We don't know that for certain, though, right? Like, maybe, what if they just have an approach in the main deck, you know? Then we get kind of boned. Let's go to combat first. I agree with you, in an open deck list, it's probably better to do that, but I think I'm just going to name Ultimatum. I still can't play Fires here, my mana's short, but I think that's okay. Where is my Stonebrain? Alright, let's see if this works. I will name... It's Emergent, right? I'm going to double check this. I'm pretty sure it's Emergent, but... It's Emergent, okay. Alright, Emergent Ultimatum. Let's see... Okay, so now that we know their deck list... They have Boseiju for the Needle. Just going to screenshot this real quick. So yeah, if we had named Acquisition, they wouldn't have been able to win, right? Their hand is really good. Can we still lose this game? Yes, very easily. Yeah, I mean, again, had I known their deck list, I would have just named this, but they're on Fae as well. Oh, okay, sure. So yeah, that didn't matter. All right, well, guess I wish I had named Pour over the pages. Sheesh. I feel like we're dead. I mean, honestly, they're gonna... This isn't even that good for me. It's really not. They have 3 Pour over the pages and an Omniscience. I guess they can't do it this turn. They would need to draw in a Hidden Strings. If I draw another Karn, I can Karn for the Stonebrain again. Right? Because it's in exile. Yeah, if I draw Karn, I can Karn for Stonebrain. It has to be Karn, though. Well, actually, they might just be dead to Cav. Actually, they're not. No. No, I think they are. Not dead to that. Well, shit. Can I Karn for Silex? I would assume so, yeah. Well, plus this. Can't do anything else with it. I have a Bonecrusher, which I can copy if that matters. How did Atlanta go? It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Atlanta was awesome. They could fizzle. Yeah, I mean, hypothetically they could fizzle, but I'm just trying to think of like what gives me the best setup. Probably Fires, right? Probably Fires, Bonecrusher. Copy Bonecrusher, attack for 6. Maybe this is worse if they brick and find Verdict, but... Alright, I'm gonna F6 and go to the bathroom. Alright, Joel's in the chat while I'm gone. Joel. No, I'm just dead, right? Anything about Woodland Automaton about a green sideboard? It's nuts. The Woodland Automaton is cracked. Path of Peril. 8 cards in hand. Surely I can get out of this one. The Superman Automaton. Everybody I talked to said it was nuts. I've only cast it a couple of times, but it's been really good. What do I think of the Upkeep Coco drama over the weekend? Okay. Played against Bailey. Let's go. Will I be getting the NFT? What's an NFT Ragavan? I don't know what that is. I played this. I mean, I wasn't qualified for the main event, so I played this in the LCQs, but I played this. Fortified Beachhead. Okay. It's not the best, especially if they have Thalia. Thalia probably can't win. We met in Vegas 2021 on the creativity to get outside the tournament. Oh, okay. Yeah, that kind of tracks. God damn it! How? All right, Karuga, go. How do my white opponents always have Thalia on turn 2 every time? Every time, Chad. Every time. Is Soldiers real? I mean, they're probably just playing mono white with like a couple of blue cards. So far, this just looks like mono white with extra steps. Okay, all right, I'm with you. Get to cast my first spell of the game on turn 4. Harbin is really good, yeah. Harbin is nuts. But there's a Ragavan Pro Tour promo? No, we're not playing Anger. Yeah, you win. You win. That's okay. That's okay, you win. Siege Veteran his ass. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I'm sure Bailey will at some point, but yes, that card is bad. There's a Secret Lair Ragavan. I can't tell if you're trolling me or not. Does anybody have a link? It's a promo for the Pro Tour. I mean, somebody ship me a link. I haven't seen it yet. There we go. Wizard spoils the rarest MTG card the game has ever seen. And then they show a Fatal Push. Is this the art? Based. It looks like an NFT. It kind of does. It low-key kind of does look like an NFT. Alright, please don't have Thalia on turn 2. I mean, I want to keep. Just don't Thalia me, bro. Please, dear God, do not Thalia me. They can't have it every game, right? They simply just can't have it every game. It's just not possible. I should kill that on my turn, in case they had Brave, but... Meyer Empire, thank you for that Twitch Prime. I'm going to kill the Recruitment Officer now, because if they have Thalia, I can't kill it anyways. But yeah, I should have done this on my turn. Alright, play your Thalia. Ooh, they don't have Thalia, that's good. I think it's maybe more important to save the Sokenzan, but I'd rather have the red source in play, I think. Although I guess I can double Amalgam. Fable. Maybe they have a counterspell? Okay. I'm with you. I want that Ragavan with my Post Malone lands. Yeah. All the NFTs. Secret Lair NFT edition. No attacks? Do I want to discard Karn? I mean, I really just want to find Fires. Okay. Let's play a land and go to attacks. See what they elect to do. Alright, 2's fine. I think I'm just gonna play Bonecrusher and hold up Stomp. Yeah, I like this. Yep, that's fine. Gonna try and stomp their lord. Playing a standard deck with extra steps. You could say that. That card's good. Is there any reason to stomp in response? I don't think so. Gonna draw a card main phase. Okay. I kind of don't want to use the treasure now. I'm just gonna untap. There we go. We did it. We did something. Oh my god, it's so awkward that I have the second Boseiju! Because I have the second Boseiju. Oh my god. You hate to see it. How is this my life? How is this my life? Alright, let's cast Fires of Invention pre-combat. Let's go to attacks. Attack with these two. Make a thing. Chumping the Bonecrusher. They're at 12. I think I'm just gonna play a Bonecrusher. Yeah. Proceed. What do we got? Thalia's Lieutenants. Okay. I accept. Attack for 3, make a homie. They have 5 soldiers. Looks like 5 chump blockers to me. Land that's not a Boseiju. Alright, thank God. Alright, I will cast the Cavalier of Flame card. I would like to copy the Cavalier of Flame card. I think I'm discarding Rootwire Amalgam. Because if I brick, I can still just Boseiju. Or, excuse me, Karuga. Let's go... Copy Cav. What if that had second Sokenzan? I know, right? I'll discard both. Ooh. That works. That's actually an extra attacker, right? Yeah, because I can go green, colorless, channel, activate Mutavault, activate Cav. Surely this is lethal, right? Surely? I mean, what if they just have, like, block, 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 Brave? Maybe it's not lethal. Yeah, if they have Brave, they're probably fine, right? Which seems like they probably do. So they go to 2. They go to 2, but they lose the 1/1. Oh my god, this puts them to 1? Oh no. I mean, the good news is they're at 1 and they have 2 at Darkar Way, so they can't currently cast a Lieutenant, right? Like, they literally just can't cast Lieutenant. Okay. Woo! Yeah, the Brave puts them to 1. Oh man, what a crazy game. Why not hold back the Minidork to pump team with Cav and the Treasures? Oh, yeah, that would have just been more damage, right? I didn't think about that. Yeah, I should have held that back. I forgot that I could tap the Dork for mana after activating the Cav. I hadn't thought that. I just didn't get that far. But yeah, that would have been better. Ah, the classic on the draw with Stomp Fable against the Thalia deck. Do we think they have a turn 2 Thalia? This hand's decent if they don't have turn 2 Thalia. I can't possibly win if they have turn 2 Thalia, though. I think you just have to keep it and hope they don't have it. Oh, fuck, they didn't have a 1-drop. That means we're dead. They wouldn't keep a hand without a 1-drop unless they had turn 2 Thalia. Oh, never mind. They have reinforcements. Just let that resolve. That's fine. Yeah, exactly. There's, like, I just have no recourse against Thalia anyways, so... The Flash Creature's good. I think this card's really good. If they play Recruitment Officer... so they're gonna Brave when I go to Stomp? I mean, I have to use my mana anyways. I can't not cast a spell here. Like, I know they have Brave, but... Yeah. Does it just raise the alarm? Yeah, but like when you have veteran and lieutenant, it's like it's very good to have Raise the Alarm, you know? Also, the thing about Raise the Alarm is Raise the Alarm makes 2 soldiers. This makes a human and a soldier, so this at least gets pumped by lieutenant, right? Yeah, I think Brave was in my version of this deck. Okay. I mean, I think I have to try and trade for one of these idiots. Too far behind. At 9? I just have no chance. Yeah, it's like, for the matchups like this, you really need Anger of the Gods. We just didn't play it. I mean, I guess I can take their Siege Veteran. Is that good? Make it 3/3. I have to try and find a, I think I have to try and find a Fires. It's not a Fires. Yeah, I gotta play this. Take their Siege Veteran. Make a 3/3. Go. Ashiok, what's up, buddy? Ashiok with the song request. Dobbs the Muta. Am I? Oh, did they have 2 Mutavaults? Oh, okay. Alright. Man, we did not do very well with this deck today. We also played against a lot of bad matchups. Like, no Rakdos, no Mono Green. I don't know. I like this deck a lot. We spent a lot of time working on it. You know, numbers need a little bit of changing, but I do like this deck overall. Yeah, I don't know a ton. Maybe like the 4th Careful could be good. Maybe you just want to play 4 cuts. Maybe Anger of the Gods is a card you want to sideboard. Maybe you want to play Chariot over Akroan War, because Akroan War did look pretty bad. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, you know what to do. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.